Naughty Brandy, you hear that? Badness straight.
Yes, as you always know, when you hear my voice, you already know what we up to. It's all about what? It's all about One Call Away podcast. And of course, One Call Away podcast with me and myself, Naughty Brandy. And of course, today we are having a One Call Away all the way from Nigeria. And the one and only Majeeed is ready to make it happen, baby. Majeeed, you're welcome.
What's up, my amazing people of Tanzania? My name is Majeeed with 3 E's, and I want to say a big shout out to Nati. Let's go.
Wow, that's so amazing, bro. You're welcome so much right here on One Call Away podcast. And of course, Majeeed, in case someone is listening to your music right now, I know there is a lot of emotions, there is a lot of feelings this person is gonna have. So how do you describe your music to someone who don't know about you? How do you describe that?
What's up, guys? My name is Majeeed with 3 E's, and I'm a singer-songwriter from Lagos, Nigeria. So I would say my music is Afro reality. Afro reality in the sense that my topics that I sing about is usually reality, and I'll call it a little bit of Afro depression, right? Afro depression, because, sometimes it can be depressing, and sad, some of my music, because I make music out of my experiences in life, so yeah, Afro reality with a little touch of Afro depression in it. So yeah, that's how I describe my music to people.
Really? Oh my goodness, I love that Afro depression, Afro pain, Afro whatever. Okay, it's all about the feeling. I love that. I really liked it. Anyway, I know you have done different collaborations with a lot of artists, but what is the first thing you look once you want to collaborate with someone? Maybe someone like Tiwa Savage, because you have done a song with Tiwa Savage, of course.
Yes, I've done a couple of collaborations, and the first thing I look out for in collaborating is energy. The energy has to be right 100%. And the energy with Tiwa was beautiful. It was amazing. And that's why the song was able to, that's why I say that maybe Tiwa was able to, reach the peak which it got to, and energy has to be right, and the love for the music has to be there. If not, it's just like we're struggling to make the music work. But yeah, energy is key.
Oh yeah, of course. Vibe, frequency, that's what we are always looking for. It's a positive vibe. That's everyone is looking for. Of course, that's really interesting. If you're looking for a good vibe, of course, if you can't vibe, you can do it, bro. Anyway, of course, what convinced you to, and recently you have dropped 2 songs together, and I'm like, what? Why are you dropping 2 songs instead of 1 maybe? What convinced you to drop out double release?
What actually convinced me is the fact that I have too many songs. I have way too many beautiful, amazing records, which is beginning to look like I'm hoarding records for my fans. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to feed my fans with amazing music from Majeeed. I want them to have a full taste of Majeeed. I know Majeeed is an extraordinary being, and that's why I just chose to drop 2-pack singles, and every month I'm going to be doing that, dropping 2-pack singles for my fans, dropping amazing music back to back to back to back to back. There's no time to waste.
Okay. Wow. So every month Majeeed is going to be dropping 2 songs, double songs every month until the rest of the year. Wow, that's so interesting and amazing at the same time. But let's talk about California, one of the released songs. California. Wait, so let's talk about California. What was the inspiration about the idea of the song? What is the story that we don't know about California? Tell us, because we have had a lot of songs called California and a lot of stories. Tupac sang about California, and a lot of other people has sang this song about California. What about Majeeed? What is that interesting story we don't know about California?
The story behind California. So it's quite simple. right? There was this person I was talking to as at one time, and it was still in the talking stage, and I traveled to California. Communication and the distance was affecting, the whole talking stage, and I had to put my emotions into writing. I had to enter the studio and make music out of how I was feeling and how the person was feeling at the same time, and California came, just like I said earlier, how I make music out of my own personal experiences in life. That's how California came to life.
Oh my God. I literally expected something like that. For real, for real. Like, I literally expected something like what you have said about California story. But that's so interesting. Sometimes you can travel a long way for someone because you have got the feeling about this particular person, like, oh my God, they give you goosebumps, but you haven't met them yet. Or you feel like, oh, I have to be close to this person. Oh my God, that's really interesting. But according to what I've heard in the other song, Roller Coaster, I think I felt like you were talking about a lot of experience in it. But from Majeeed experience, have you ever found love in your life? Like real love?
That's a very huge question. Love these days is hard to define. It's really hard to define. I can't say I've found love. The only love I know that is undeniable and is forever is a mother's love, But I would say I've not found love yet. I'm still looking for love and open to love.
Oh, really? You have ever found love? Oh, I feel like, love is experience. So it's very beautiful if you have got a chance to find love. But I hope you find it because you're open to love, you're open to to experience love. Then I hope you find that love, real love, bro. Anyway, village people, I know you talked about village people, and I have heard a lot of people, especially Nigerians, talking about the village people. Oh, you don't have to go to abroad. Hey, you have to be very careful with your village people. Their village people are working now. What and what? Have you ever experienced something currently like related to village people tactics or something like that?
Yeah, so village people have really been blamed a lot. I have no personal experiences with village people. Honestly, I have no personal experiences with village people. But every time I just know that village people must be blamed for something.
So Majeeed, if someone asks you like, what is love to you? How are you going to describe it?
What is love to me? I would say love to me is a whole lot of things. It's not just, love to me is just a word, It's just a word. I would say what is really key is loyalty, commitment, and understanding. Not understanding to respond, but understanding to comprehend. Do you understand? So that's how I would describe my own type of love. Because love is just a feeling that fades away most of the time. What keeps whatever you have with someone going is commitment and your loyalty to that person. So that's how I describe my type of love.
Wow. I love that. Perfect. Yeah, because I know everyone has the definition of love according to how they have loved, according to how they have been loved. That's how they are going to explain how they understand about love and their perception about love. You know what I'm saying? So it's nice. But in East Africa, who are you referring maybe to work with in future, just in case it happens? And maybe why are you going to work with this particular artist from East Africa?
Oh wow, in East Africa, I would love to collaborate with amazing talents, trust me. Talents like The Voice, Zuchu, Mbosso Khan, Diamond Platinum. There's something about the language. There's something about the language for me that just, and the melody, their melody is exceptional. You cannot mess with that melody. It's exceptional, and the language is so sexy. The way they carry that language is, so this is reasons why I would love to work with these amazing talents. I can't wait to work with them.
I feel like I have ever done an interview with any artist, like popularly Nigerians, they will just mention WCB. They will mention Diamond. maybe sometimes harmonize, maybe sometimes Rayvani, but that's really interesting, bruh. That's really interesting. Nice. Anyway, before we finish up our interview, I know, Majeeed, you have a lot of tests, when it comes to traveling, traveling the world. You have been to different countries, and maybe you haven't been in Tanzania, no. But and of course I know you have heard a lot of Tanzanian artists. But if you have got a chance to visit Tanzania, what would you do for the first time you land here?
Yes, I know amazing talents in Tanzania, and I'm grateful to know these amazing talents in Tanzania. And the first thing I would do when I get to Tanzania is connect with the people, connect with the grassroots people first. Let them know my face, let them know my name, get to know me more, before I get in the studio and drop some hot bangers for them, So yeah, that's the first thing I'm going to do when I get to Tanzania. I can't wait.
I love that. Of course, I love that because most people that I have interviewed about Tanzania, they would tell me like, oh, nyashi, nyashi, na, nyashi, nyashi, na, nyashi. So I'm like, what? What are you trying to say, bro? It's crazy, man. But that's so amazing. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoy this podcast with Majeeed all the way from Nigeria. And I can't really wait to keep working and keep making this beautiful podcast happening. It's a One Call Away podcast with Natty Brandy. And I'm always going to be here to make sure you always find your favorite artist right in here. Make sure you subscribe on my channel and be part of this amazing journey right here. Please share, like, and comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. Ciao.